everyone, so I'm here today with a eyeliner review, which I know sounds really shocking because I'm not a massive eyeliner girl, and you'll know that if you watch my videos, but for that reason I decided that it would be a good video to make because it's kind of eyeliner from a novice's point of view, because I'm not the most skilled at eyeliner application. I'm not the kind of ideal eye shape for liquid liner as well, and I just thought that it would be nice to kind of talk you through some I've tried and my experiences and what I like / dislike about all these different products. So I've got a few in my hand here. I've actually got 6 liners that I'm going to talk to you about. Some of them are kind of not your classic liquid liner and they're kind of different variations, but they're generally something that you would use to line your upper lash line and create a flick. One of these is slightly different, but I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm just going to kind of in random order talk to you about them, and I'll tell you which ones I really enjoyed and which ones I had issues with. And I've got a few that were kind of I was on the fence about. The first one is this one by Aiko, and this is the Eyeko London Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black. This is the one that I think Alexa Chung is the kind of model for, and it's from her range, that kind of thing, which is cool because she's known for the classic liquid liner. And I always found before that the kind of felt tip liners were the easiest to use. The nib of this is very nice because it's quite long, so it kind of gives you a nice way of dragging it along your upper lash line, and the tip is very fine, so you can kind of get a fine line if that's what you want. The problem with these types of products are they dry out so quickly. If I kind of try and do a little bit of a line on my hand now, you'll see it's not the most black, it's not really the most opaque, and it's a little bit of a kind of wishy-washy colour. It's not my favourite. I wouldn't recommend this. I didn't actually buy this. I think it came free with Glamour magazine a couple of months ago. But Eyeko's not super cheap now like it used to be, and it's not necessarily one that I would recommend just because I feel like the pigmentation is lacking, and I think if you're gonna do it, then, you know, go big or go home. You need a really black line. This is just kind of somewhere in the middle and not that impressive, and it dries out very quickly as well. Then the next one that I've got that is a similar type of product is the NV Felt Tip Pen Liner. This is in Black Cat, and this is a really nice eyeliner, but my issue with this is, again, it dries out very quickly. Similar nib to the Aiko one, the tip is not as precise to kind of get in there, and I don't like generally to do a line kind of from my inner lash line outwards. I kind of like to do it from the middle. I just feel like it's more kind of flattering to my eye shape. But again, it dries out very, very quickly. You can literally do one eye and the pigment's perfect, and then you go to do the other and it's kind of not got enough product in it, so it's not my favourite by any means. I mean, like if I'm doing it now, you can see you have to really work at it get the colour to come out. I've had both of these for not very long at all, and they've dried out, so I think that's something to do with the type of formula. Maybe you're supposed to store them upside down, but I just think they're a little bit of a hassle more than they're worth. Then the next one is a slightly different one. This is not something you'd create a liquid line with, but it's just something that I wanted to talk to you about briefly, and it's the Clarins 3 Dot Liner. And this is one of those really cool eyeliners that are kind of have little dots that you press into the roots of your lashes to make your lash line appear thicker. I really like this for that. It's very natural, it's very pretty. It's something that I'll definitely use in the summer to just thicken up my lash line if I don't want a really precise liquid line, but I thought I'd give that an honourable mention. Then the next one is a very, very famous one, and this is the Benefit Varial Push-Up Liner. I was really excited to try this. I actually went to the launch party for this, and I was so keen to try it because the shape of the nib is completely different. It's a kind of gel liner in a pencil type of form. You just get this little slant here and it comes out, and it's supposed to be like the easiest liner flick. It's supposed to just be amazing. The kind of research they put into it and everything. They showed us a video at the launch of Lisa Eldridge using it, and it just looked amazing. My problem with this is that it doesn't come out properly. You have to twist it so many times to get any product to come out, and then loads comes out in one go. It's just not the best packaging. I like it, it stays nicely, it is easy to use, but it's just very difficult to get the product out nicely. I mean, like, I'm putting it on my hand now and it looks fine, and then after you've used it a couple of times you have to twist some more out and it won't come out. It's not a very easy product to use, which is something that annoys me because it's not the cheapest either. I think it's about £18.50. So I wouldn't recommend this one purely because of how the packaging is, but that might just be mine. Let me know if you've tried this and if you get on with it well, because I do like it. I just think the packaging is a little bit weird. And then one that I unfortunately really didn't go on with. This is the Bourjois Mega Liner. And they say it's a felt tip liner. Basically, it has a pointed tip, and it's a kind of almost like one of those pens you'd use when you were a kid. I don't like this at all. It gives a line that's too thick. It's very black, which I like, and it lasts nicely, but it's just, the line it gives I don't like. It's too thick, it's not very easy to use. Just to kind of draw it like that, you don't get enough flexibility and length. It's a little bit stubby. If you like a really thick line, or you like to kind of do a very, like, you know, Amy Winehouse type of liner where you fill it all in, this would be perfect for that. But for everyday use for me, I don't like this very much. And then that leaves me with my last one, which is my favourite. And this is the Revlon Colorstay Skinny Liquid Liner. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and I love this. It's very traditional in terms of kind of the brush. It's just one of those little ones, and it's got a little tiny thin brush. Very easy to use because you can use it with your eyes open. It just gets right in there. You can draw your flick, draw it out, fill it in. Just incredibly easy to use, inexpensive, it lasts nicely on the eyes. I'm still not kind of the master at doing liquid liner, but it's definitely become easier with a product like this. And I'm going to try the Rimmel version of this. I can't think what it's called now off the top of my head, but I did used to really like that one, and I haven't tried that for ages, so I might try that. Glam Eyes, I think it is. But I definitely like this. It's easy to use, it creates a nice kind of flick, and it really just helps to kind of give your eye that lovely kind of upwards shape that I really like. And this is definitely my kind of top pick from all the ones I mentioned. If you were wondering about gel liner and that kind of thing, I'm not really a fan of that, and I just think it's too much hassle to have to wash your brush every day, and it's just not something that I'm particularly bothered about. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favourite eyeliners are, and kind of if you've got any tips or that kind of thing, because I know it's something that a lot of people struggle with. But I would love to know your tips and tricks and what your favourite products are, and if you did or didn't like any of the ones I've mentioned in this video. So I will see you all in my next video. I hope you'll have a great day, and I'll see you next time.